Hey everybody, what's up? It's Brian doing a little faux unboxing. I call this a faux unboxing because I already opened the shit. Okay? This arrived the other day via the mail. I was coming down the stairs, getting ready to go to work. Oh, by the way, first things first, everybody that kicked me some snaps from the GoFundMe, thank you. I've been going through some shit, you know. I mean, when am I not going through some shit? But I loaned some money that I shouldn't have loaned out, and it came back to bite me on the ass badly. And, you know, the person I loaned the money to don't feel, you know, I mean, I'm not saying don't feel bad. You can feel bad, but you know, you were still a friend. I still consider you a friend, so everything's cool. Just in case you were wondering. Anyway, a couple of years ago, my friend Adam Lawson hits me up, and he asks me, "Do you think you could write The Wrestler Meets The Shining?" And I'm like, yeah. So he had an idea for a story, and asked me if I would be interested in writing the script. So I did. It was not a very pleasant time in my life. And to tell the truth, it was a tough thing for me to write. I can normally bang out pages 2, 3, 4 a day, but this one was like pulling teeth. But I think that the result will leave you very pleased. And the way we worked was, you know, Adam would bounce a ball to me, I would bounce the ball back, you know, and we would just each tinker with it, and very much something that we did together. And then, of course, he heeded my words and hired Maxi Dallo to do the art, because Maxi is the kind of guy who doesn't just do your script justice. He actually, like, makes it better. He actually, like, improves on it. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get to the full unboxing here for Mad Dog Morgan. I am still butthurt that the publisher, I guess this was somebody at the lab, they didn't like my title, which was Blood Moon Stomp, and decided to go with Mad Dog Morgan, which isn't a bad title, but there is a historical figure by the name of Mad Dog Morgan, who was a Australian rebel, outlaw, if I'm not mistaken. Dennis Hopper played him in a movie. But anyway, so I get this in the mail, and as I'm going to work, I take this to work with me, and I put it on my desk, and I open it up, and it's freaking beautiful. It's 100 times. I mean, I was expecting this to be sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be this sweet. If I were capable of feeling happiness, I would have been a very happy man, and I would be a very happy man right now. But I'm not capable of feeling happiness, so it's just kind of like a little mild buzz, rather than like a heady kind of a thing. So, oh yeah, I removed the address, so a certain somebody is not going to be able to get my docs. I don't want the FBI knocking at my door anytime soon. You know who I'm talking about, but I shall not mention him by name. But okay, so the full unboxing. Okay, I just got this in the mail. I'm opening it, and oh, wait a second. There's a little red thing here. I can just zip it open, and what's inside? What's in here? What's in here? You're just gonna have to imagine that this still has the shrink wrap on it. And voila. I mean, come on now. Look at that. That's freaking beautiful right there. That is kind of sweet. And Whose name is that? Whose name is that there? Yeah, it's yours truly. And this is something way too official to have a dubious name like mine on it. This is all I'm saying. So yeah, this is like a little flyer kind of a thing. You know, I didn't keep the shrink wrap, but I did actually. I lied. I think I still have the shrink wrap somewhere. I should have tried to re-shrink wrap this. But so yeah, got a little. It says right there, "Human moments in unhinged worlds." The lab, very, very, very good blurb, very good tagline. I have to say, not as good as the one for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Who will survive, and what will be left of them? I think that's maybe the best tagline or blurb ever. But that's still pretty dope. And speaking of dope, ooh, what's that? It's the Elder Sign. The Elder Sign, as rendered, I'm assuming, by Maxi. And it's got this neat kind of like embossed thing going on here. I mean, look, Adam, he always delivers a quality, like a really high quality product. Like the presentation is always, 4 stars. And here's another one. That's the Mask of Abraxas, which is worn by our not-so-dashing hero. Let's take a look at the book itself. Oh, look at that. So you got this dope slipcase, and there is the book proper. As you can see, nice thick book. There's the binding. Yeah, boy. There's the back right there, and what can I say? I gotta do a little ego. I'm not gonna lay it on too thick, but I gotta do a little ego stroking for Adam and Maxi. Y'all are incredible. To have my name right there, like in between yours, is kind of fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look, I've been super lucky. I've been super lucky with the people that I've worked with people like Preston Acevedo, the late great Adrian Sipar. I've always been lucky when it comes to that. So let's take a look inside. Okay. Let's see that sheet there. Title sheet. Credits. Chapter 1. Eins! And, who was it that did the colors on this again? Patricio Del Pesce. Yeah, did you hear that? I'm not Italian, but my Italian pronunciation is pretty good because I've watched 100,000 Italian movies. So yeah, I do believe the name is pronounced Patricio Del Pesce. Like Sergio Leone, or Luigi Cozzi, or Lucio Fulci. I was thinking of studying Italian as my next language, but it's not. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's not very practical. So I'm thinking probably Spanglish. So let's take a look at the artwork here. Oh my God! I don't want to give too much away. This is a little teaser. You're gonna get a little look here. Oh, a little too much of a look. Yes, those were boobalas, illustrated boobalas. I mean, look. Do you think I'm gonna write a book like this, like a wrestling horror story, and there's not gonna be Joe Bob Briggs's 3 B's in there? The 3 B's. Blood, boobs, and beasts. And this does have those things. Not so much the boobs, but it's got the blood, and it definitely has the beasties galore. And there's one of them now. I'm just going to try and flip through this random style. Not focus on any pages, just give you an idea of what you're getting when you lay down the money for Mad Dog Morgan. Oh, look at that double page spread. Boom! Yeah. This is, Morgan getting put through a wall. Lucky for him, he's somebody who has a certain advantage. You know, he's a mess up, he's a screw up, he's a jabroni. He's somebody who really, when we meet him is at, the absolute nadir of his career, if you could even say that he ever had a career. He's not so much a has-been, he's a never was. And he's come to this house to drink himself to death. And little does he know that it is haunted. And so it's a little bit of Hill House, it's a little bit of the Overlook Hotel. Needless to say, when it comes to haunted house stories, immediately I think of The Haunting of Hill House. I think of The Legend of Hell House by Richard Matheson. And then, of course, all of the many variations of Hill House that Stephen King did, like the Overlook Hotel, like Rose Red, and, even Christine is sort of like Hill House on wheels. But whereas in Hill House you never see anything, there are no manifestations, there are manifestations galore, and one of them basically puts Morgan through a wall. Boom! Oh, look at that. Old school double page spread. And that's where our hero starts to unravel the secrets of this house. But yeah, I'm not going to show you, you know what? I think that's enough of that, but show you some of the stuff in the back. Oh my god. I mean, come on, look at that. And yeah, Patricio, molto bene, bravissimo on the colors. But I am such a black and white guy that, I mean, come on, you get stuff like this from an artist, from a Maxi, from a Preston, from an Adrian, you're kind of like, can we just leave it like that? Can we just have, but I'm a black and white stan, what can I say? That's not to say I don't love color. And look at that, there's one by Yannick Paquette. Oh, and I should mention, Billy Baxo did the logo. What up, Billy? And there's a little bit of the before and afters, the whole process. Nice stuff going on in here. And nice character sketch right there. Creator bios, including yours truly. Oh, the lab, they got another catchphrase, or another blurb. Space for the audacious. Well, this is nothing if not an audacious book. The price tag, hardcover, you're going to be able to get this, I believe, at Barnes & Noble. You can order it, pre-order it. It's coming out August 4th. I believe this is, what, 40, maybe 50? I think this is 50. I think this is $50. So you are going to be spending, a nice little chunk of money for this, but you are going to be getting quality. This is a beautiful French style, French format book. I keep saying everybody wants to copy the Japanese. Let the Japanese do what they're doing, because they're killing it with what they're doing. But we here in America shouldn't be trying to emulate them. We should be trying to emulate the French. The Francais, they have got it down. We're not going to be able to beat the Japanese by making like American manga. What we should be doing is we should be doing books like this. We should be doing books where the artist has the time, isn't on a monthly schedule, and when it's done, it's done. And when you get the book, it's absolutely beautiful. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody who backed The Last Six Gun Gorilla, I know you're still waiting for your books. I don't know when I can. I can't promise you a date. What I can promise you is that you will get your books. That I have not forgotten. That I have not brushed that shit off, and that it weighs on me heavily. So much so where if I got run over by like a bus or a steamroller tomorrow, I know my ghost will haunt this world, because that would be unfinished business, and it does haunt me. That it is unfinished business. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to get you your books, but I promise you, if it kills me, I am going to get you your damn books. And I'm not going to launch another campaign until I've gotten you your books, okay? Because your boy ain't shady like that. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Go buy Mad Dog Morgan. And Adam, if you're watching, much love to you. Maxie, if you're watching, much love to you. And everybody who's watching, much love to you. Peace. And metal! Bye-bye. Go buy the book.